secret. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Must have trust, got your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. And the third one that popped out was window. A new adventure in love is coming. Let's see what else. Someone isn't telling you the full truth about how they feel about you. New boo, happy place, seeing someone new. So we have window, a new adventure in love. We have new boo. What else? Pregnancy. Ooh, pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, and a mother figure. If you meet somebody new, I'm almost getting that someone wants to tell you a secret that they have that regards you getting pregnant. Obviously they are interested in you, but there's also something here where they want to start a family with you. So I think this person not only has something to say to you in regards to how they feel about you, but they have plans for you. More plans than you think. If you're interested in getting pregnant, if you're interested in having kids, having a family, this might be the reading for you. You also have getaway, run away in the sunset, begin an adventure, go on vacation. So we have two adventure cards. It says a new adventure in love, run away into the sunset, begin an adventure. This person might want to take you away to kind of get to know you, not in a creepy way, because you have to be careful getting to know people that you don't know, obviously, and going to far off places. It sounds romantic, but it could be very dangerous depending on how well you know this person. I'm thinking, obviously, that you know this person. If you don't, just like this card says, make sure to trust yourself. Not everyone deserves your trust. So you have to vet people, even if you have physical attraction to somebody or there's something there that you want to get to know more of. You still have to see the truth in front of you. Risk. This person might be risking a lot coming towards you at this time, telling you how they feel. It could be a risky situation, especially if they're trying to say something about pregnancy. It could be risky. It could definitely scare somebody away if they're not looking for that in life. So how are they going to figure that out? Let's see. How are they going to figure out if you want to be in a family with them? What else with this pregnancy card and risk? Mental activity, Nine of Swords. He's definitely thinking about this heavily. And death. Interesting. With the pregnancy card and death. Okay. It could, death isn't really a finite card. It's a scorpionic card where it's all about transformation. It's life, it's death, it's birth again. It's the cycle of life. It's part of the cycle of life, right? It's not the end all be all. Spiritual transformation, new beginnings. So again, with this pregnancy card, they're thinking heavily. There's a lot of mental activity in the Knight of Swords. They want big changes here. It's a big change, obviously, becoming a parent for the first time. If you're new to parenting, there's things that come up that you didn't even think of. It's good to have a lot of people around you that you can trust and talk to about it. If not, you really have to be prepared for the unknown, because you might think you know how it's going to go. It could be completely different than what you think. It usually is. And that doesn't mean that it's all bad either. You know, it could be completely different when how much it's affected you in a positive way. Sometimes it gets the ball rolling with males because now they have some, besides the relationship of two adults, now they have a child that they have to live for, fight for, protect. And sometimes that puts more feeling, it puts more importance in everything that they do, which makes them second guess their actions sometimes if they're acting immature or they're acting in a way that just doesn't make sense anymore. You know, sometimes having a family, having something else besides themselves to take care of, even if it's a pet. You know, we treat our pets like children. If you're a good pet owner, and it doesn't matter, it could be a garden, it could be a pet, it could be a child, it could be a relationship, it could be a family member, it could be giving back to your community, but it has to be something outside of yourself. So they want this new change with you. This is obvious, this is what they want. Let's look into this new adventure in love with the new boo. Who is this new boo? Seeing somebody new, 3 of Cups. We also have the King of Cups making his entrance. Could be a water sign. It just could be someone that has a huge heart. Again, if this person has a huge heart, they want to have a family, they want the kids, they want that life. They want that security in life. They're curious about you and they want to know more. That's why there might be some getaway to kind of learn that you can trust this person. It takes time and trials and tribulations to fully trust somebody new. You know, trust isn't about respect. It's about knowing that you can bet on them to do a certain behavior over and over again. It doesn't even mean that you can trust someone and not like them, right? But you can trust that you know that they're going to do this certain thing at this time all the time, right? So it takes time to witness somebody go through different parts of their lives to know that you can trust them in certain areas, right? Especially if you're meeting somebody new, you know, you have to see them in all different aspects of life, not just on vacation, not just during good times or during a nice dinner. It could be more of, you know, when things get tough, when you're stuck on a train, and it's hot, or you're hungry, or something's not going your way. What does this person do then? You know, and then you see the full circle of who this person is and all who they are well-roundedly. So, you know, everyone has good and bad days too. So the more that you see this person over time, you get to see how they act on when they're really happy and also when they are just kind of down and out or just frustrated. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be, you know, here, or it could just be, you know, regarding this coming together. They want to celebrate with you. They want to come together with you. 3 of Cups. This is someone that already knows you. They have bigger plans than you can even imagine. It's usually the female that like kind of imagines like the home life with the kids and the dog and all that stuff, but guys can too, and this guy does. Look at what popped up. The 10 of Cups. Chills. I have chills. This is someone that wants to really be loving. This is someone that likes to live in love. They are outspoken with how they feel, or if it's not with words, it's with actions. Like you'll know how they feel about you because they like to share it. This is the King of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Marriage, emotional intelligence, friendship, celebration, new pregnancy, a new boo, adventures. You get the drift here. This person is thinking of you highly at this time, and they're going to be very direct, right? With the Knight of Swords, this is a very direct guy. He's going to tell you kind of directly the plan he wants. And that's respectable, because it's not about scaring someone away or telling someone, I want you, to do this for me in the future. It's more like, hey, I'm looking for this in my life, and I'm trying to find someone that wants the same things as me and that, I like. But it's highly on their mind, like, getting this abundance and love. The Ten of Cups is everything regarding love, like getting it all, like all of your wishes. Being truly content in your love life, it's a huge relief. It would be a huge relief for this person, and they want a family, they want pregnancy. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to get pregnant in order to be together. Sometimes maybe adoption is involved, or it's just the pregnancy of a new relationship in general between both of you. Or maybe you both already have families, maybe one person was once married with kids and they have kids from another marriage. It could be any of those things. It's just more of like the start of something new and the growing of it. What's up with the getaway? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be involved. And deadline, time running out, can't wait any longer. So this person, like, they're kind of obsessed with this union between you two. They have big ideas. That's what I have to say about that. I don't know why I said it like that. They got big ideas. And so we have air signs and water signs here. Again, it doesn't have to be that. It could also just be a lot of talking, right? They want to get away with you, or they can talk to you for a while. Get to know you, right? Get to know, like, the real you, so you can trust each other. They're feeling like they can't wait any longer. They just want the changes to happen already. It's someone that wants, like, this family life so bad that they just can't take it anymore. They just want to find their person and get on with life. Like, they don't want to be the serial dater. They don't want to be the playboy. They don't want to be the guy that's 60 dating a 25-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, they just want to be in a respectable place. They want to be in a respectable marriage, and they want their new boo to be their boo forever, kind of thing. Like, they don't want to keep dating around. They just want the real deal. Ten of Cups, King of Cups. King of Cups isn't a player. If he was upside down, he might be, but this is someone that is truly intelligent emotionally and generous with his emotions, right? He's calm, he's wise. He's a beautiful soul, he's soft. People like him a lot because he's just easily liked, kind of vibe. Okay, your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically, wishing well. So there you go. I think there's some sort of desire that's going to come into light. This person's going to kind of tell you, like, hey, I know this might scare you, but this is kind of what I'm looking for, and I feel like you might be really good at this position. Not like a job position, but like, like, I feel like I'm looking at you and I want to kind of clink cups with you. The timing of the universe is precise and wise. Again, let it blossom in its own time. So I feel like this is coming in. I don't think it's going to be a long-term wait again, in this deadline kind of feeling, the Knight of Swords feeling. It's like very quick action, right? They're tired of waiting. They just want to get on with it and kind of figure things out, see if it works, see if it works the way they think it does already. But they're already kind of convinced on this. They want to take a risk on telling you the whole truth, which might push you away if it's the wrong person, but they're willing to take the risk and kind of go through this transformation to see if it's there. Because if it's not the right match, then you just let go and you change and you go on, like the Death card, you carry on. But this is a person that's going to the Ten of Cups. And there is a new adventure here waiting. So there might be someone that's going to ask you to kind of like spend some quality time, more than an hour, let's say, like some time together to really get to know each other so you can trust one another enough to have this conversation.